in UK, and that's why we are hosting this webinar. The webinar is the event is scheduled for 7th and 8th of August, and we look forward to see you all there. As I said, it's a unique opportunity for you guys to really participate. And the way it's going to work is there are about 4 hospitals. There are 4 to 5 hospitals that are coming to UK, and it's a great opportunity for you to come meet us, and get hired on the spot. Okay. All right. Thanks, Kritika. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Madan. So to everyone who's attending, please keep in mind any questions you have. Please feel free to write it in the chat box on the right, and we will be answering all those questions either during or after our webinar. And at any point of time you'd like to apply for these opportunities, I will be sending a link where you can fill in the form and add your details, and our team will be reaching out to you. All right. So now I'll be asking some questions from my end on the behalf of many of our nurses to know more details about this opportunity we have in the US in terms of who should apply, how they should do it, and what all they need to go ahead. So again, I would like to request everyone to listen carefully because some of your questions might be answered through mine. All right. So most importantly, and I think everyone has the same question as I do, when and where, when we've already answered, but where will the face-to-face interviews be happening for the USA in the UK?
Yeah, so the face-to-face interviews are happening in London. We will share the exact details close to the event, but I think it's going to happen in London at a hotel. And there are about 5 employers from different states like Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and also some of the other states are coming over there to interview you and hire on the spot. The 3 main ones that we are working on is West Virginia, Tennessee, and Ohio. Okay. And the event is on 7th of August, 7th and 8th of August. So you can choose either of the day in London. So if you are in London or UK anywhere and can travel to London, great. If you're not in London at that point in time, some of my friends in UAE can appear for a virtual round as well. Okay, so that's the event. The hospitals will be interviewing you on the spot and giving you offers there and then. So within the same day or maximum within next day whether you're going to get a job or no. Okay, it's a great opportunity. We have already placed a lot of nurses in UK and US, and I feel it's a good opportunity for nurses who are in the UK to go to US because right now, UK situation is a bit slow, and definitely US is hiring a lot. So 7th and 8th of August in London, if you've already done your NCLEX and are ready to go to US, it's your day. And we'll talk about salaries, etc. But I think it's going to be an exciting day for you guys.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Madan. So my next question is, who should attend these interviews in terms of departments, and what are the US hospitals looking for?
Yeah, so the US hospitals, most of them are looking for at least 2 to 4 years of experience. 2 to 3 years of experience, I beg your pardon. And they are looking for nurses in ICU, ER, medical surgical, I think medical surgical is very, very high in demand. At least they need 150 to 200 nurses, followed by ICU, ER, step down ICU, etc. Okay, so make sure if you are from these specialties, if you are from uh, and if you've already done your NCLEX and your visa screen is done, you are eligible. Please understand, this is not going to be uh, impacted by retrogression because this is H-1B pre-exempted visa, okay, which will take you to USA in 6 months' time. Okay, so if your NCLEX is done, you have Board of Nursing registration, you've done your visa screen, you are good to go. Okay, you are 6 months away from a flight to the US. Okay, so be prepared. So if you're in ICU, uh, medical surgical, so let me repeat maybe in the order of priority: medical surgical, ICU, ER, uh, and maybe by the way, OT, operation theater as well. Okay, you are good to go, eligible, walk into London Hotel and walk out with a job offer that is your ticket to the USA.
Thank you for clarifying that, Mr. Madan. All right. My next question is, how can interested nurses register and secure their slot for the interview?
Yeah, so Kritika has just posted the form. We're gonna repost the form again in the chat box. So fill up this form, and one of our team members will be from Kritika's team will be in touch with you to know more about you, get all your documents, and take the process forward. Okay, as I said, it is not a 4-year or a 3-year wait period. This is H-1B visa approved within 6 months, okay, or 3 to 6 months. If your visa screen is done, your NCLEX is done, you are pretty good to go. Um, sometime as early as 3 months. Uh, so yeah, I mean the certainly we want to make sure that you have met all the requirements, and the whole process should not take more than 6 to 9 months. Yeah.
My next one's a very important question. What documents should candidates bring with them to the face-to-face interviews?
Yeah. So I think first of all, just bring in. I mean, so the way the process is working is, if you're interested, apply on the link. We will pre-screen you. We will take your resume and profile and the details to the hospital. So a lot of pre-work will be done before 7th or 8th of August. And once that is done, if we will send your profile to the hospital, they will review it. And all of this is happening before the event date. And if the hospital has shortlisted you to meet on either 7th or 8th of August, you are 90% there already. Okay. So you need to just walk in with your resume because all your documents will be verified. On a safer side, please carry a copy of your NCLEX, the visa screen, your passport copy, and your IELTS report card if required. I think if it is applicable. Those who are educated in UK, you don't need an IELTS score, and those who are not educated in UK will require an IELTS or a PPE or a OET, but IELTS is probably better. Yeah. So yeah, I think just walk in with your CV, printed CV with some document backup, as I mentioned, would be good enough. As I said, the hospitals from different states, primarily Ohio, Tennessee, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, and New York, I guess. Kritika, please feel free to add if I missed anything. We'll be there. And if you have any questions, please feel free to type on the chat box, and we'll be happy to clarify all those questions. We are here to help you out. Yeah.
Sure. Just to repeat the states again, everyone, the 5 states are Tennessee, Ohio, West Virginia, New York, and Pennsylvania. All right. So I can see some new people are joining in. Please keep in mind that you can type in your questions in the chat box, and I'm constantly sending the link as well. So please feel free to register, and someone from our team will definitely get in touch with you post the webinar.
Yeah. And one more thing I would like to add, quite frankly, this process is absolutely free of cost, so nobody is going to ask you for any money. So do not, fall prey to that. And this is for USA, to clarify. I think some of you are asking Canadian questions. For USA, and absolutely free of cost. In fact, most of the hospitals will pay you, and I'll cover that in a minute, some additional benefits as well. Okay, relocation benefits.
All right. So I think many people are going to have this question that I'm going to ask next. Is it possible for the candidates to receive an on-the-spot offer on those 2 dates?
Absolutely, that's the whole idea. If you are qualified, you will be given, and if the hospital likes you, you'll be given the offer on the spot. Okay. Make sure you take a selfie before entering the Londoner Hotel and after coming out of the Londoner Hotel, because you'll be grinning all the way. Okay. So, um, the whole process is very, very simple. Sorry, I lost the question. Can you repeat the question, please?
About the on-the-spot offer. Is
Yes,
everyone going to get it?
correct, correct. So the offers are going to be given on the spot, and why you're going to be in the US pretty quickly, because we are doing H-1B visa. An H-1B visa is a much shorter process, because the client needs, there's a very specialized process to offer H-1B visa, and most of the nurses will be going under the program of H-1B, and that's why you can be in the USA very, very quickly. Okay. I'm trying to take some of the questions that are coming on the chat, so sorry if I am sounding a little haphazard. That's not the idea at all. But I want to make sure that all of you have the complete information, for you. Yeah.
All right. So that actually brings me to my next question. You spoke about H-1B. So is the hospital going to be providing an EB-3 post that, or how does the process work?
Yeah. So good point. And just to clarify, because there are some questions, all the cost of the visa, relocation, and immigration, etc., is covered by the employer. So you do not have to pay anything. Okay. Most hospitals would be, so you will first be going on a H-1B visa, which is like a work permit, and you'll be working with a specific hospital. I think in various states we have different hospitals. So in Ohio, we are working with Ohio Health. In Tennessee, we are working with Ballard. And then in Vandalia or West Virginia, we're working with Vandalia Hospital. So these three major hospital groups are coming over there, and we're going to interview. Most of the hospitals are once you land in US, between 6 to 12 months after you land, they will be applying for EB3 visa, which means you are eligible for a green card. Okay, so all of that is possible. Employers are very, very keen to welcome you and take the next steps forward, and they want you to stay with them for number of years because the demand is very, very high. I mean, the US, just to let you know, I believe needs about anything between 500,000 to 2 million nurses every year. That's the shortage we're talking about. Okay, so you are required. Salaries are great. Visa is well taken care of. All the relocation costs are well taken care of. So you are in a very, very happy place, and consider yourself very fortunate.
All right. Thank you for clarifying. I think you've answered many questions for people who are asking about H-1B and EB3. So let's get to my next question. What is a typical timeline for from the interview selection to actual deployment to the US?
Yeah, so the whole process should take about 6 to 9 months. Some variables, I think, if your visa screen is done, your NCLEX is done, you're going to the same state. For example, if you're registered for Tennessee, your license, I think, and you're going to Tennessee, then it should not take you more than 3 to 4 months to get there because that's the time it takes to get the visa. The only delay in the process, if you've done everything, is the immigration process. Okay. If you have a license from a different state, then we need to endorse your license from the current state to the state you're going. Okay, and that process takes about 1 month. But considering your license is done, you have the IELTS and you have the visa screen, you should expect between 4 to 6 months, no more than 4 to 6 months. So the moment you appear for interview, and hopefully if you're selected, which most of you will be, you should start to do shopping for US and pack your bags because you'll be going to the US in next 4, maximum 6 months time.
All right. Thank you so much for answering that question. My next question is, are these positions direct hire opportunities from the hospitals?
Absolutely direct hires. These are contracts with the hospital. They will give you a contract for 3 years, and we don't get involved in any agency hiring, or you're not dependent on. This is not temporary work. This is a permanent work. 8 hours per day, 40 hours per week shifts that you'll be working on, and you'll have a contract for about 3 years. Okay, we'll come to the salary package sector later, but yeah, these are direct hire by the hospital, and you will be on the direct payroll. You'll be on the direct payroll of the hospital and working with them full time.
Sure. All right. Just to clarify Mr. Madan's point previously, it does not matter where your NCLEX is registered and where you are going, in which state you'll be working at. Your NCLEX is always transferable. So that is something that can be done once your process starts. All right. So now my next question is, what is the expected salary range for these nurses? And are the hospitals that we're recruiting for offering a sign-on bonus?
So the salaries are very, very lucrative. Okay. So you can expect, depending on the hospital, between $32 per hour to 45. Some will offer you $50 per hour as well, depending on your experience. Okay. So let's take a midpoint of 40. And if I look at the 2,000 hours a year, uh, working hours per year, then I think you can expect between, $65,000 to $80,000, or maybe even $100,000. Minimum is 65, maximum is 100,000. Okay, regular working hours. On top of that, of course, you have a chance to make overtime pay. And uh, in addition to this, the hospital will cover for your one-way ticket, your visa cost, all the immigration costs, um, and will also provide for 1 month of accommodation in the beginning. This time you find a permanent accommodation, and hospital and Nursify team will also help you find uh, a full-time accommodation as well. Okay, so and depending on the hospital, there is a range of sign-on bonus. I think you can expect a minimum of 5,000. Some hospitals are offering 7,500 as well. Okay, so you will be able to get a sign-on bonus between 5,000 and 7,500. Again, um, don't take my word right now, because every hospital is different. So you should be prepared to be flexible. I think more than the sign-on bonus, wherever you are working in the world, whether you're in UAE or you are in UK, I think what you should look at, the way you should look at this is that your salary is at least going to be 2 to 3 times of what you are earning today. Okay, if not more. So that's the most important thing. And imagine what that can do for your family, uh, for you personally and professionally, because you are going to be taking the next step in your career where you can improve the quality of life much better. Definitely a country that claims itself to be best in the world, and also a work-life balance which is very different than most part of Middle East or Asia. I won't say UK because UK is probably pretty good. Okay, so these are the packages. More information will be available because there's a overtime pay. There is you can do locum work when you're in the country, etc. So all the details will be provided, but that's the rough package.
All right. Thank you for that. So my next question is about the requirements. What if someone or a candidate does not have NCLEX? Are they eligible to still apply?
What I would suggest is you can apply, but we probably won't consider you for this round, because for 7th and 8th of August, we need nurses who have cleared NCLEX. Okay. However, we do work with a lot of clients in US and Canada, and we will be able to take your candidature forward, um, you know, for the future opportunities. Uh, and once you've done NCLEX, it's easier for us to position your resume. Okay. So please, so for this round, apologies, we are only considering candidates who have done NCLEX.
All right. Thank you so much. I can still see people coming into the webinar. Please feel free to add in your questions in the chat box. We will be answering it very soon. If you're comfortable, I would like to request Mr. Madan if we can start answering these questions.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. So now I'll be asking these questions from the top. And like I said again, please feel free to keep typing in the chat box. So now we have a question from Lily. She'd like to know if she's from Iran and if it's possible for her to migrate to the US.
Yes. I will have to come back to you specifically on this, whether Iran is on the banned list or no. But I think technically you should be. Before I commit or comment, I think Uh, uh, we will have to specifically check for you. But if you've done NCLEX and your visa screen is done, I think we are good to go.
All right. So my next question is, our next question is from Sarita. She's asking if there are any vacancies for specialist nurses like infection control.
Yes, I mean, there will be. I would suggest, so right now we're not hiring for infection control, but we would love to have your resume in our database and we would love to be in touch with you. Okay, so please send your resume or you can register on the same link or send us your details at hello@nursify.co.uk. We do keep getting a lot of requirements and we would be happy to help you.
Just to clarify again, everyone, the 5 or 6 topmost departments we're looking at is medical surgical, ICU, ER, OT. Any other specialties we're willing to take in your resumes as we keep getting opportunities like Mr. Madan said. If not now, we can definitely consider you for future opportunities.
Yeah, and yeah, thank you, Kritika, for adding that. And look, this webinar is specifically for event we're doing on 7th and 8th of August for specific clients who are hiring for ICU, medical surgical, ER, step down ICU, operation theater. But it doesn't mean that we don't consider other applicants. We will, okay? Because we would love to be in touch with you. We love to know more about you because, recruitment is a journey where, we need to you need to trust us and we need to trust you, right? We need to get to know each other, right? So please send your resume because the relationship will start maybe today, may not be for this round, but we would like to keep your resume for future.
All right. So the next question we have is from Rama. She's based in the UAE and she is a midwife. So Rama, we do have some labor and delivery and midwifery positions. So I have copied the link once again for you. Feel free to fill the form and we'll definitely get someone to get in touch with you. All right. So there is a question from Julie. Hello, I'm currently working in primary health center, but with 14 years bedside experience, medical, surgical, OR, and ER. Am I eligible? But still, I will start my ATT application for NCLEX. So I'm assuming her NCLEX isn't done. So I think she's asking for her eligibility.
Yeah, please send your details. As I said, to clarify for everyone, for let me explain the context. Okay, clients are coming to London between 7th and 8th of August. They'll be there. They want to meet candidates whom they can hire immediately and move them to US within 6 months. So this opportunity is for people who have already done NCLEX, who have visa screen done or in the process, and who have the English scores, which is IELTS, OET, PT is done, mostly IELTS. Yeah. However, we do hire nurses beyond this recruitment event on an ongoing basis. So if you have started the NCLEX process or have received ATT, this is not for you. Okay, the event is not for you. I want to be very clear so that all of us are on the same page. Because the client wants it, clients wants to have the nurses move immediately, right away. Okay, so the whole idea is that we can get nurses who are ready to go and who have checked the boxes. NCLEX done, IELTS done, visa screen done. Okay, but for the future, if you want to for future opportunities, If you have not done NCLEX, we will keep your resume for future opportunities because we keep getting requirements, not just from US, but from Canada and from other parts of the world and UK as well. Okay, so send in your resume. Um, well and good if you qualify for August 7th and 8th event. But even if you don't qualify, don't lose heart. We are here to help you and walk you through and walk alongside with you throughout your journey as you prepare to take your NCLEX exam, and we'd like to guide you to the right employer.
All right. I'd like to move on to the next question. Sarita is asking which location in the US. So, Sarita, we've got various locations like Tennessee, Ohio, West Virginia, New York, and Pennsylvania. I'm copying the link again. If you would like to send us your CV, we can have a look and get in touch with you. All right. So, Mr. Madan, Janet is asking if there is any age limit.
Interesting question. I think I do believe that age is just a number, and most facilities are welcoming, I think, all nurses. Okay. Uh, so I won't worry about the age. I think up to about, to the best of my knowledge, I don't think you should be worried about the age factor. In fact, uh, I believe with age you bring in experience. Uh, However, if you are going to OT and you're above 50, I will worry. Okay. Uh, but apart from that, I think I wouldn't worry about the age factor because we have placed nurses uh, as young as 21 and as younger as 57.
All right. I hope that answers your question, Janet. All right. So now we have Manju Joseph. She is asking if a general nurse can apply for the interview.
By general, if you mean general ward or medical surgical ward, yes, you can. Um, Usually, we would uh, look for experience in medical surgical ICU uh, for this particular round. But if you're done NCLEX and you're a general ward nurse, we can still keep your resume for the future opportunities.
Thank you. All right. Moving on to the next question. John Paul, he has a question about nurses applying without experience, but so he's passed the NCLEX and asking if without experience he can go ahead with the interview.
John, I would highly recommend that you gain some experience. If you're going to the US, will be a little difficult without the experience for this round. However, you can send in your details and we can um, certainly um, position you for the right opportunity if a client comes to us for nurses without the experience. But quite frankly, for this particular recruitment drive, we are looking for people with experience.
All right. Minimum of 2 years experience, if I'm not wrong, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Minimum of 2 years of experience. And if you're going to Ohio, they're looking at uh, overall 10 years of experience with 2 years recent in medical and surgical.
All right. I hope that answers your question, John. Moving on to Janet's question. She's asking about visa screen and how to go about it.
Yeah, so there is a visa screen. Okay, so this is going to be a long answer to this question, but what I can tell you is you can go to Visa Screen International website uh, and apply for it. However, if you need specific details, our you know um, recruitment consultants will be happy to help you. So drop a mail to hello@nursify.co.uk and one of my team members should be able to help you out. But let me, in a moment, let me post the Visa Screen website that you can go to, which is kind of going to be self-explanatory. Okay, but if you need help, please reach out to our teams, and they'll be happy to help you.
All right. At the same time, just want to add that I'm really loving that all of you are adding a lot of questions. It's great. Please keep them coming. All right. So we have a question. I think it's an anonymous. There's no name on it. Can G&M apply?
No, diploma can't apply. Apologies, I should have clarified that earlier. You need at least BSc in nursing. For H-1B visa, if you are a diploma holder, it is a little difficult to get a visa. So please, candidates with the undergrad degree, which is Bachelor of Science in Nursing, only those can apply.
All right. So BSc is a minimum for everyone who is joining. That is the basic requirement for this recruitment drive. All right. So Janet has another question. If NCLEX passer, if there's an NCLEX passer and has IELTS, still do they need to pay $2,000? I believe this, Janet, I don't think you were here when we were discussing that. This is a no-cost recruitment. This recruitment that we're doing is absolutely free of cost. So there's nothing that you or any other candidate needs to pay.
Yeah, so I think we let me add to that. So Janet, this is a USA recruitment, H-1B visa for an event that is happening in London on 7th and 8th of August. If you're in London, walk into the event, and I mean, not walk in, book your time, book your slot for the recruitment drive. If you're in UAE, you can still do virtually. Okay, we do not charge any money for this recruitment drive, and you should not be paying anything.
All right. So the next question is a very common question. So Hope is saying that she's already employed with an agency, I believe, where she's got her EB3 filed with a priority date. How will a decision to go for the H-1B affect her EB3 case?
I think your specific, the answer to that question is very specific to your case. Sorry, what's the name again?
Hope.
Hope. So we'll have to look at your file. To be very frank with you, this is a immigration question best answered by a lawyer, honestly speaking. But what you can do is, if you already have a priority date, you so apply for H-1B visa right now. Go to the US and use that priority date to convert your visa from H-1B to green card. Okay, so you should be fine. But I can respond to the specifics once I look at your case, please.
All right, so getting quite a few questions on NCLEX and people who have just joined. So yes, this recruitment drive is for NCLEX passers only. While your visa screen in English can be in process, we need your NCLEX to be done. I hope I've answered your question, Precious. I will now be moving on to the next question. Elizabeth. So Elizabeth has a question about her NCLEX. It's from Florida Board of Nursing, where they provide with only candidate performance report without license. Is it possible to license from the states you mentioned?
Yeah, I think I responded to you on chat. We will be able to endorse your license um, to the state that you're applying to. So we should be able, we like to start. So let me clarify. If you already have a report from one of the nursing board, we will be able to transfer your license or credential from whichever board you're registered to the state you are going to. Okay, which means endorsement is possible within 1 year. But maybe open up the mic for you. What's the name? Sorry.
Elizabeth Samuel.
Yeah, Elizabeth, maybe you want to come on the mic and unmute yourself and maybe explain your situation if I understood your question right. Elizabeth?
Yes, hi, sir.
Hi.
Yeah, actually, I'm working in Oman and I wrote my NCLEX from Florida Board of Nursing. But the
Hmm.
thing is that they are not providing the license. They had given me only the candidate performance report. When I inquired with so many agencies, they are telling that actually need one license from any of the state, then only it will be able to enroll. With the candidate performance report, is it possible to get the license of any of the states?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So now I understand
Okay.
your question. Okay, I think absolutely. We will have to look at your specifics, Elizabeth, but I think it's possible. You passed NCLEX, right?
Yes, I passed NCLEX. I finished my visa screening too. And the thing is that this license endorsement, I'm not sure about the process and how long it will take like that. And the
Yeah.
another important question is that from the Florida, they had given only the candidate performance report. They didn't provide me the license. They are in need of social security number to get the license. But
Sure,
other
sure.
states, I think they are providing license, like Illinois, New
Yeah.
York.
I would suggest you send your details to uh, Kritika at nursify.co.uk. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Kritika, maybe you want to put in your email
Sure.
ID here.
Sure.
And are you, and which department are you in, Elizabeth?
Total, I'm having 21 years of experience and 7 years in medical and surgical, and for the last 10 years in ER.
Okay. And you're willing to go to the US soon?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Then send your details fast. Uh, if your visa screen is done, NCLEX is done, I think you are good to go.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you. I'll do.
Great. Next question, Kritika.
All right, yes. So Bhumi has a question. How about psychiatric nurses trained in UK? Are there any vacancies?
Absolutely. There will be vacancies for you. However, for this round, we are not hiring. Please send your details. We will be happy to be in touch with you. So just to clarify for everyone who may have joined late and may not have heard what Kritika and I said earlier, um, uh, so right now we are hiring for ICU, medical, surgical, ER, operation theater. The drive is happening on 7th and 8th of August. And, only these specialties will be hired. But we are a global platform, work with hospitals worldwide. Okay. And we do keep getting a lot of requirements. So if you are not in the list we just mentioned, please send your details. We will screen your profile, work with you, and one of my recruitment consultants from Kritika's team will be in touch with you to talk. Okay. Expect some delay right now because we are very busy trying to work for this event till the first week of August, but somebody surely will be in touch with you because US needs a lot of nurses. Okay. So if you have a good experience, NCLEX is done, visa screen is done, you are in a very, very safe zone. And I think finding a job for you will not be very difficult. Yeah. Somebody just now asked a question. If I have a Canadian license, can I do it? Yes, we can transfer your license to US. and you should be able to apply for it.
All right. So Anita has a question. Do I need to stay with the same hospital until I get my green card approved?
Yes. H-1B visa is tied to the hospital. Quite frankly, Anita, right? You said?
Yes.
Anita, if you're going to the US, my humble suggestion and a friendly advice would be stay with the hospital for at least a couple of years. Till this time you know the country, you settle down. I think that's best. But yeah, typically you need to stay with the hospital on H-1B visa till such time you get EB-3. Once you get EB-3 or green card, then you are free to apply to any hospital.
I hope that answers your question, Anita. All right, moving on to the next one, and it's a very good question actually. So Moody has a question, and can dependent spouse work under H-1B visa sponsorship? And he would also like to know the relocation and details of requirements. Maybe we can shed some light on spouses working under an H-1B first.
So quite frankly, on the H-1B visa, the spouse cannot work. However, the hospital will convert your visa from H-1B to EB-3 within a span of 6 to 12 months. Okay. And once you get an EB-3 visa, which is green card, then your partner or spouse can work. Yeah. In terms of relocation benefits, I think that's the next part of the question,
Yes.
if I understood right. We will be very happy to, the hospital in most cases will be very happy to provide you a relocation or rather sign-on bonus between $5,000 and $7,500, one-way ticket, 1 month of accommodation, all your visa fees, or what they call DS-160 covered. Okay. So I think it's a pretty good package, and your spouse can work only when they get a EB-3 visa.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Adan. Our next question is from Shirley. Children up to what age? Shirley, there is no age limit for the children, of course. Like Mr. Madan said, you can take your family, but till the time you're on an H-1B visa, your partner will not be able to work. But eventually, when the hospital converts it to an EB-3, your spouse should be fine to work. So children,
Yeah.
there is no limit. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to add to Kritika's point. I think maybe you want to send your specific query. Usually, if the children become adults, then they are on their own, right? So up to the age of 25, of course, they will get dependent visa, no problem, but they won't get a working visa. But yeah, if you have a specific situation, you may want to write to us on an email, and we'll be happy to come back to you.
All right. So John, I think, has another question. He has cleared NCLEX and OET, but no experience. Can he still apply? Like we mentioned previously, John, we need at least 2 years of experience. Without experience, maybe not for this round, but for future opportunities, you can definitely send your CV and we can have a look and place you accordingly. All right. So, our next question. Elizabeth has another question if these hospitals are government or private hospitals.
A combination, but most of them are private hospitals.
All right. Moving on to Michael's question. Just for clarifying, can one apply for career job through your agency and what is required? Michael, I am attaching the link of the form. Please fill this form for the opportunities that we're talking about. These are USA opportunities, happening, face-to-face interviews happening in the UK on the 7th and 8th of August. So you can send your resume on this link and someone from our team will get in touch with you.
Sure, sure.
We're getting a lot more questions. So our next one is, I'm currently working in KSA in clinic. So my question is, does my experience consider in clinic or dermatology department? I'm guessing he or she is in Saudi Arabia working in a clinic, and they would like to know if that experience is considered as a clinic or dermatology department.
Can you please unmute yourself and maybe let me know a bit more about your role? Is it more medical surgical? Is it a day clinic? Is it what, a daycare center? Because sometimes clinics can be so could you please unmute your mic and explain the details, please?
Yeah, I believe the name isn't written, so Galaxy AO2. Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, actually, I have the same question that my name is Amina, and I want to ask you, I'm also working here in KSA in a clinic setup in a dermatology department, and I also want to want to achieve this opportunity. Is it okay for me to apply and this opportunity and this experience include?
Sure. So, and have you done your NCLEX? Have you done your NCLEX, Amina? Yeah. So, Amina, maybe you want to fill up the form, send the details. Right now, we are looking for ICU, medical, surgical, and ER. If it doesn't fall into any of those categories, yeah, okay, now I can see. So you can send your profile on the link. We will evaluate that in detail. But if you need to have at least 2 years of medical, surgical, ICU, or ER experience, just dermatology will not work.
Actually, the issue is that I also already have experience in Cath Lab, Pakistan. And as we are doing nursing, I have experience with gynae department, emergency. I have this experience already. But this is like side by side my study. I was working in hospitals.
Okay. And have you done your NCLEX?
What?
Have you done your NCLEX?
No, I didn't get done with my NCLEX.
Okay. So no problem, Amina. Send your details to the link we have shared, and
Mhm.
we will then get in touch with you. Right now, we are considering nurses who have completed NCLEX. Okay.
For to gain this opportunity, NCLEX is mandatory.
Yes. Okay. Let's not miss that other question somebody had, right?
Yes. Thank you, Amina. Thank you.
Welcome.
All right. So, Galaxy AO2, would you like to unmute yourself and tell us about your scenario? Or I'll just copy the link. Maybe you can fill it in case you're not able to speak right now. We can definitely discuss this later on. All right. So our next question is from Manju. I'm a GNM nurse with NCLEX registered past and Illinois registration. Manju, like mentioned before, we need a BSc. Unfortunately, we will not be able to take GNM nurses at the moment, but do send in your CV and we can definitely see what we can do for future opportunities.
Yeah. And Manju, just to add to Kritika's point, what you can do is you can apply to Canada, okay, not US then. So send us your detail and we will be able to take your process forward. Maybe for other country, but not for US, because US H1B you will need to have at least BSc.
All right, we're getting a few questions about the age limit. There is no age limit for this recruitment, so please feel free and fill in the link that I am sending on the chat box. So the next question is from Anita again. Will they open any vacancies in the future for rehabilitation units?
Oh, yes, absolutely. There will be enough. So please do send in your details. As I said, this particular webinar is focused on this recruitment drive that's happening for 5 hospitals. We work with number of other hospitals who offer a variety of visas, H-1B, EB-3, etc., TN visa. So please share your details. We may not be able to talk to you soon, but we will keep your record in the database and we'll be in touch with you. And as soon as an opportunity arrive in rehabilitation, we will be in touch with you.
All right. Just to clarify once again to everyone, I think we're getting some questions about departments and OT. Yes, we are hiring OT nurses. Along with that, we're also hiring medical surgical, ICU, ER. So please send in your resumes and fill in the link that I'm copying on the chat box. All right. So we have a question from Allison. Even with nurses with disabilities, they are open to work in US through. Sorry, that's not a question. My apologies.
Miss, I wanna ask you one thing more.
Yes.
My sister, she has 9 years experience in pediatric department and adult emergency department. And she already done her OIT and CBT.
All right.
But unfortunately, she don't get any opportunity to move to the other country, but she's continuously trying. Is any person who has already done his OIT and CBT, is it okay if she will apply? You guys will accept her? And NCLEX is mandatory.
Ma'am, you're mixing the two things, Amina. This is a USA webinar. OET and CBT is for UK, is for United Kingdom, but no problem, Amina. Ask her to share the details with Kritika or write on hello@nursify.co.uk. Our UK team will be happy to get in touch with her and help her out. No problem.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
No
you.
problem.
Thank you.
Hello, I have a question.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Yes.
Okay, my name is Adele. I joined late, so I would like to find out if okay, let me use myself as an example. I have about 17 years working experience back in Ghana, and I recently registered my PIN in UK, but I've been working at the surgical unit. And with regarding the NCLEX, I started the process back home, and I've gone through the verification, waiting to get my day to write my exam. That is how far I've gotten to. So in this case, do I fall into your criteria to register with you to help me write my NCLEX and proceed?
Yeah. So, sorry, what's your name again?
EDEL, EDEL.
Idle. So, Idle, for this particular recruitment drive, we are looking for nurses who have cleared NCLEX, but we do keep getting a lot of opportunities. So, send us your detail, and we will be happy to consider you for the future opportunities.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Let's move on to the next question as we're getting a lot more questions now. There's a question from Afsha. She's currently working in rehabilitation, but she has 2 years of OT experience. Is she qualified? You've responded to that by saying yes. And to that, I'd like to shed some light to the other questions as well, that your previous experience may also be eligible for this recruitment drive. So it doesn't matter which one you're currently in, be it 6 months or 1 year. I think you should still send in your details and your resume on the link. All right. So we have a question from Vumi. She's based in UK. Psychiatry nurses trained in the UK. Are there any vacancies? Yes, please fill your details on the link. All right. Elizabeth has another question. Do the employer or the immigration part need any specific language proficiency exam, even with a valid visa screening?
Yeah, so I think if you have a valid visa screening, I think you're good. When you will go to endorse your license from one state to another state, they may need to see your IELTS again. Okay, that's the only criteria. Otherwise, once you have the visa screen, usually they should not ask for IELTS again.
All right. I hope that answers your question. Our next question is from Rose. She's a diploma nurse and she would like to know if she has a chance at present. She's working as a healthcare support worker. So can she apply for this? Along with that, she also has an NCLEX with the Canadian license.
I think what you may want to, if you do not have a clinical experience or a bedside experience in a medical surgical or ICU, and you're only working as a healthcare support worker, my strong advice to you would be go as a healthcare aide or healthcare support worker to start with. And once you are in the US, gain some experience, and then you applied for a RN position. But this recruitment drive is only for registered nurses.
All right.
Next one.
Thank you. So Divine has a really good question. Since about 5 hospitals are attending, is a candidate going to attend the interview for only one hospital or of his choice? Or will he be given the opportunity to be interviewed by other hospitals to increase the opportunity for getting an offer, especially if the person is traveling from far?
Interesting question. Usually we will assign you to one hospital who would have screened, looked at your profile, and has shortlisted you. So you're 90% selected already. Okay. So it's usually to one hospital, unless, and I think, Divine, let me give you a bit of a context. There are more vacancies than the nurses who are available. Okay. We are going to hire more than 250 plus people in this recruitment drive over 2 days. Okay. And the demand from the hospital is much higher than the supply or other availability of the nurses in the UK who are NCLEX cleared and who have the visa screen done. Short answer to your question is we will most likely do a lot of homework in mapping you to a respective hospital, and you'll be talking to that hospital only. We may consider maybe offering you one more interview, but that's going to be very, very rare.
All right. Thank you. All right. Muri, I think Mr. Madan has already answered to your question on the chat box. But for everyone else, if you could shed some light, do you consider previous experience? Yes, we do consider previous experience, even if you're working in another department at the moment. We have another question. Just give me a moment, from Heather about H-1B and EB-3 visas. Maybe we can shed some more light on people who have just joined the process of the H-1B and EB-3.
Yeah, so you will first go there as on a H-1B visa, usually between 6 to 12 months after your landing. The hospital will apply for EB-3 visa for you to permanently settle in the US. Okay, that's the short answer. If you want more detailed answer, we'll send you the recording. You can probably listen to it. Yeah.
Yes. All right, I think we are done with all of our questions. If in case anyone's questions were unanswered, which I don't think is the case, but if you have more questions, please fill your details on the link. We will be sending, sorry, did I hear someone trying to speak?
Yes, please. I have
Yes.
a friend who has passed an NCLEX and she's been struggling getting a job opportunity. So I've given her the link. Unfortunately, she just filled the form to book the seat and she hasn't received any response from you. She wanted to join the meeting now. So I'll put her name down and her number, and I've sent her the link as well. So she's going to fill the form and
Sure.
probably
Sure.
get in contact with you.
Sure.
She has passed an NCLEX about 2 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Someone from our team will definitely get in touch with her. For everyone who's interested, please fill your details in the link and feel free to be sending this to any of your friends or family who are interested in shifting to the USA. Would like to say thank you to everyone for joining. You will be getting a recording of this webinar. I think I hear someone else trying to answer a question. Sorry, trying to ask a question. Any more questions?
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, a question was posted, but I think it was escaped. I don't know if you can answer it for me. I have 10 years working experience in Ghana as an emergency nurse, but I have no NCLEX. So I was asking if I'm eligible to apply for this.
I think we are currently looking for nurses who have cleared NCLEX. Okay. But what you can do is send us your detail on the form. And once you have done NCLEX, I think start the process of an NCLEX exam. And then we will be happy to take your process forward. Any US employer who want to hire registered nurses need you to complete the NCLEX exam. That's the basic requirement.
All right. I think
All
we
right,
have.
thank you.
Thank you so much. We have
Just to
Yes.
finish this one,
Sure.
I was asking, do you have a way of supporting those who have registered for NCLEX as a way of maybe offering them guidance to write the exams? Is there something like that?
Sure. Yeah. So so send us your detail. Our team will be happy to help you to provide some training on NCLEX.
Sir, I'm having one more question. I'm Elizabeth.
Yes.
Yeah, can I take my family along with me once everything get done? Can I travel together? Is it possible?
Are you listening me?
Let's answer everyone's question.
Are you listening me?
Yeah, Farhad, just give us 1 minute. We will first answer Elizabeth's question.
Hello.
Yeah. We would like to answer everyone's question one by one.
Hello.
Yeah. So Elizabeth, please continue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So Elizabeth, the short answer to your question is you can take your family, no issues.
thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, sir. Can I talk to you?
Yes, go ahead.
Sir, I am a registered nurse in Pakistan, and I have been 8 years experience in my job, and I have done my OET and CBT. Have you any opportunity for me?
Yeah, so the same question was asked earlier. Can you share your details at hello@nursify.co.uk? You will most likely be eligible for UK. This webinar is for USA right now. So send your details and one of my team members will be happy to help you.
Okay, sir. Can you give me any contact number of your team member? It's
Yeah,
very
Farhat,
helpful for me.
Farhat, we just typed the email ID. You write to hello@nursify.co.uk. Look at the chat box. Kritika has just typed the email ID.
Okay, I'll check.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions?
Yes, yes.
Yes, Rose.
Yeah. Sir, good morning. I have 26 years of critical care experience, but I am a registered nurse, diploma registered nurse, and I passed RN NCLEX exam, already Canadian license. But at present, since in the UK, I am working as a healthcare support worker. Do I have chance for USA? But I have 26 years of critical care nurse from UAE.
Okay. And where is your diploma from?
Diploma from India.
Okay. Rose, I don't want to set the wrong expectation. I
Okay.
think USA will be a little difficult for you, honestly, because H-1B visa can be applied for
BSN.
For BSc nurses only. And if I apply EB3 visa for you, it will take 12 years.
Oh.
Okay. I don't think you want to wait for that long. However,
No.
all is not dead for you. Okay. What you can do is you can apply to Canada.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, sir.
You can apply to Canada. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I rather give you an honest answer than giving you a false hope.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Please, I
Sorry,
have
ma'am.
a question.
Yes,
I have
please.
a question. Yes. My question is this. I'm Ebuniwe Chika from Nigeria. I have 28 plus years experience. I have BSc in nursing science. I have masters in public health. I'm a specialist in nurse educator and accident ER a specialist. I also have I am also a registered psychiatric nurse and a registered midwife. I have passed my NCLEX. I have my visa screen certificate. I had a previous agency and I have H-1B stamped visa. But when it was time for me to travel, that agency had the contract they have with the hospital I was to work with was severed. So on that ground, they said they don't have any other H-1B hospital. So with that, they gave me a release letter. That was since March. My H-1B stamp visa is still valid till next year. So I just want to know, how can you help me and how can I get click in your own organization?
Yeah. So, Chika, what's your latest experience? What is
My
your
nurse
latest experience? Recent experience?
ER.
Okay.
Then I do part-time preceptorship.
Got it. And where are you based? Where are you located?
I am in Nigeria.
Okay. Okay. So send your details. Why don't you register at this link and I had to look at your specific documents to come back to you. This exercise is for nurses who are based in UK, but for the future opportunities, we can consider your profile. All right.
Okay, I'm in Nigeria. I'm not in UK.
Yeah, that's
no
fine.
problem.
But send your profile. If we have other clients who request for people like you, we can send it to them. Chika?
Is this?
Okay, let's move to the next one.
Yeah, we do have a question that's come in just a few minutes
Hello?
ago on the.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello, I have a question,
All
please.
right, sir.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, I came into the UK as a diploma nurse. I'm yet to write my OET. I'm preparing to write it, but I'm seeking for HCA, and I'm finding it very difficult to get one. If there's a chance for me to get it so that I can go for my OET and computer based, then the main idea for me is for me to just get a job now as healthcare assistant. If you can help me, please.
Yes, so please send your details. We will be happy to look at it. Right now, the openings are for registered nurses, but you know, for HCA, we may have opportunities in the future. Send your details and we'll have a look. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Thank you so much, everyone, for attending this webinar. Thank you for making it so interactive. We will be sending the recording to all of you. For any other questions or queries, please fill in the link. Our team will get in touch with you. Thank you so much, Mr. Madan, for answering everyone's questions. And yes,
Yeah.
we will be, yes, please.
Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. We look forward to see you on August 7th and 8th. Remember, this is an event where you can get interviewed on the spot, get offered, and realize your dream for USA, dream to USA. Okay. If you have visa screen, NCLEX done, IELTS done, and if you are in ICU, ER, med-surg, or operation theater nurse, you have a chance to get selected on 7th or 8th of August. If you're in UK, it's going to be in London. You can, as a face-to-face drive, walk-in drive. If you are not in London, you can appear for this on a virtual round. So be there virtually or physically, and we look forward to meet you all there. And all the best, and have a great weekend. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Madan. Thank you, everyone.